Hello and welcome back. Let me make sure that you can see to the best that you can. All right, so now I am going to map out. The reason why I'm going to go ahead and map this out before I put it on the press, I want to make sure that this circle doesn't get, if it has enough room for the other one, because I went over a little bit more than the half. And I want to make sure that this is all going to fit. So I have this up on my screen, and some of these I went ahead and just cut the numbers out because they were so close together, and some of them I tore, but I'm not going to use a lot of pressure when pressing these. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to map out. I'm not taping anything down just yet. All right, so let's go ahead. And I have found if you are cutting with scissors and you're not tearing, if you give the little curves and everything, that way that whenever it lays down, it kind of lift up, so you won't have those lines if you happen to accidentally press too hard. Alright, and I thought about going on to the edges and making it come off, but with me not doing that much pressure, I don't want a little ghosting or ravine right there. So I'm just going to do the edge of it. And here's another one that I can show you. If you keep your sharp edges and give a little bit, see how I'm going into the design, that will help you a lot more with the lines. All right, and I think I printed out one more. I may be able to get one more out of it. And let's go ahead and say if we can go right there. All right. So my most important thing is the circle right here. So I'm going to go I may press the butterflies last. I may just press the circles first. We will see how that works out. I'm just kind of mapping them out just a little bit. See if I can just maneuver all these. All right, this one right down here may have to go a little bit. I just want to make sure that I get this complete. All right. There it is. Let's see. All right, I'm going to come around and move everything up just a little bit so I can get an idea. All right. All right, so there is a nice little circle, and I am going to go ahead and put these over here. And you want them enough space to where, oh, my screensaver just came on. So you want it big enough to where they can put a ring or something on it. I seen a baby blanket the other day, and the numbers were huge on it. And it didn't look eye-pleasing. So oh, there's my 8. He's a lone stranger. All right, so now I'm going to shift everything up. This is why you want to map everything out and kind of get a grid of where you're going with those. All right. All right, so I like where these are. I like where everything lays. I may swap this one out with a smaller piece. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and tape down the numbers. Okay. And then we will go ahead and press. And on this one, I had already kind of, whoop, that's not gonna work. I kind of just did a light lint roll on it, just to get up some of the factory dust or what have you. And all right, let's go ahead and we are going to tape these down, and we are going to press 385 for 60 seconds. All right. I kind of want to tempt this right over here and see. Whoops. Of course, it's hard for me to stretch. I'm checking, I'm going to tape a few different ways just to find and see if what works best. And in the comments, if you tell me how you like to tape or which way it looks best for yours. Alright, I'm going to take a screenshot real quick. Cheese. Shoot. All right, so after I press these, I am going to move all of that over. And I will be right back. I am going to let my heat press heat up, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, so I don't want to move too much of this, so I'm just going to slide it over. That way I can rearrange it. All right. Okay, so my press is almost finished. Trying to get you positioned. I'm not going to move my full pull out, and these are available on our website. This is a 15 by 15 ColorSplash full pull out. We have these manufactured for us, and I'm not going to move it around as much because I don't want to move these or lift it up. Okay, so I'm probably going to go backwards so that way I can print this and just slide it on there. So my press is still heating up, and I'm trying to keep these as close to possible so that way I can know exactly. Oops, that's not a good idea either. All right. Okay, so now my press is ready. And I'm at 385. So this tells me right here I have these in line. So I'm just going to press this. All right. So let's see if I can possibly make sure y'all are in frame. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and push those out because I do not want those in there for this one. And then I'm going to lay another piece on top. All right. Go ahead and do my Teflon. All right, and I practiced with this, and I'm not going to have a lot of pressure on this one. All right, so, oh, wait a minute. I need to back that up just a little bit. Ooh, we're going to be pushing close. All right. Okay. All right, so now check my pressure. I mean, it's just a slight slap down. That's going to help with your lines also. And another thing, you can use what they call an MDA board. I think I'm saying it right. And it's just a flat brown board that you will be able to slide everything over on. I don't do this too often. I'm just showing. So, all right. Okay, let's see. Now I'm just going to grab it from underneath and press the other months. Well, if I can get it to quit moving. Here's one right up underneath it. Alright, so this one you see the months on. I do not want to use this one again. Alright. So now I have enough room. Okay, maybe it may benefit me just a little bit. Okay, sorry. All right, slide this. And I want to run my fingers over it to make sure that it is laying flat. All right. Okay, everyone's on there good. All right. So see, I still get enough pressure. All right. Take that one. All right. And now I have a little bitty butterfly that I may come back and press that one myself. All right. So here we go. Let me move. Oops. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the one that I did. So I still have a little too much pressure. See, that was what I was afraid of with that lip, and I didn't press over there. Oh no. See, it's going to fluff back up. And what I like about these, they're not... Oh no, I had a little piece of that. I didn't. There was the other piece to my 6. All right. So and I will take this home and wash it in 24 hours. Don't want to wash it just yet. All right, and I have one more piece that I need to press over here. And the key to this is, oops. The key to this is pressing on the edges, because you don't want to press too much. All right. So now I am going to go ahead and tape, and I will press these all in one. Okay, I decided I am going to go ahead and do that because and I loosened my pressure just a little bit, and I will show you. All right, and so that one has very low pressure. I'm going to see how that one turns out. All right. Oh, that one pressed beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna put the Teflon sheet up underneath it just because it's still a little hot. And let me slide you over. Oop. I'm just having difficulty today. All right. Okay. All right. So, look how pretty that came out. And next time, whenever I cut something out, I may put the same color and do a excess bleed on everything. It's a little bit more of a step, but look, that was a very, very loose press, and it pressed just as good as this one. And you do not have to worry about the tape. Let me see if I can get you in here, because like most, they're going to come out. There we go. All right, now I'm going to move you back around and we are going to get the placement for everything here. Okay, so now I have this laid over here and I need to transfer these back over. All right, so let me pull up my screen. That way I have an idea of what goes where. All right, let's see. Sorry about that. Didn't know that I was still recording or not recording. So now that I know I'm trimming a little bit closer so that way come around this way. And it doesn't have to be perfect. All right. All right, so now I need to move that down just a little bit. Okay, so now I have a dilemma on, I need one more butterfly to fit. All right. So I have an extra butterfly. Oh, there it is. All right, so I may need to move. Aha, there he is. All right, so the key to this is I do not need so now I can tape everything down. And see, I need to sew. Okay, so now I'm pleased with what I have. I'm going to go ahead and tape it down. And we are going to slowly do these on around. Okay? And if it's overlapping, I want okay. I'm taping the paper on it first because I want to make sure that it's the shape that I want it. So see, it was a good idea that I did the other one right there. Okay, and now I'm going to go on the edges. And I will list all the materials that I used in this video, and you can find all of these on our website. The baby blankets are 30 by 40 and they are $10. Go ahead and finish taping everything over here, and then that way I can move back around. And the taping, the excessive taping, that's just part of sublimation. We have a roll of our tape. Some people have said that they have gotten some at other places and it's stained. So see how that pops up? I want to just put a little bit of tape right there. And now I can come back around here. So now let me get a little bit of the paper, and then that way we can start pressing again. Okay, I am going to work from this side over, or try to rather. You just want to get a piece of the paper up underneath it, and the key is you want to work slowly so that way you do not And so the reason why I'm doing such light pressure on this one is because I may have some pieces that have a little bit of press or half pressed. Let me tear you off. Let's see how it goes. All right. So now I have my piece up here. I'm going to slide, try to, very, very gently. And then move the camera. Alright, so my mat's going to be kind of, it's going to be a MacGyver situation. Alright. Oops. Alright. Well. Alright. Hopefully my phone don't go for a ride. Okay. Alright, so trying to make sure that I'm on the mat. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the Teflon sheet this time because I've already got everything covered up. All right. Okay, so now it's fixing to go off. I promise it's a lot easier without having to film it. Okay. All right, now I am just going to slide my paper. Okay. Make sure everything is flat. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I have a few more pieces. And I need to do this piece right here. Okay, so now I am going to slide this around. All right. Let's wiggle this one out just a little bit because we are going to have to press on another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm double placing this on here because I know I'm going to get a little bit of overage. All right. And I'm going to double this one up also. Let me go get one more piece. All right. So now I'm definitely going to double up because I have to press over here to get a good press. And I'm going to need to lay that one down. All right. I have 2 up underneath there and 2 on the top. I don't want to put my Teflon sheet on there because if I get any ink on there, it's no good to me anymore. All right. Last and final press. Make sure everything's flat. Okay. All right. Okay, not much fading on that. Now let me scoot you around. All right. All right. All right. Look how pretty. See, that's what I was afraid of. And if I would have done a harder press, it would have went through. It looks like it has a frame though. You could add more pressure and do the whole sides of it. Alright. Oh, I'm noticing my 8's a little crooked over there. Well, I was wanting to make sure that y'all are in the... Oh no, what happened here? Uh-oh. Okay. So, I need to press it one more time, right there. All right. All right. Just when you thought you were done, it's like there's a... Oh, that's where the paper overlaid. Okay, so I'm going to double this again. Okay. And let's see if I can do it. Whoop. All right. All right. So make sure that this is flat because evidently I somehow missed a piece. Alright, I don't want any of this to come off on there, so let's go ahead and we will press one more time. All right. Whoops, took the mat with me. All right, please, honey, please. Please, honey, please. Ah, look at that. Whoops, sorry, guys. Look at that. All right. Okay, so I will let you know. If you have more pressure, you can print on the edges. Okay, because I just proved that right there. All right. If you have any questions about this, comment below and I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you.